What up, everybody? Crazy Gamer 12 here. Welcome back to I'm gonna do a new playthrough today. So today I'm by myself. If you guys couldn't tell already, unfortunately I'm not with my friend Ben because he's he's kind of busy. But if I wanted to start a new playthrough today, one of my favorite games of all time. Obviously I played this game multiple times on the channel, but it is Wario Land Shake It for the Wii, made in 2008. So, if you guys don't know, this is one of my favorite games ever made. I grew up playing this game since I was 5 years old, and I've played through this game more times than I could even count on my hand. So, yeah, I figured I'd give this game its due diligence and actually play this game, screen captured and all that, because it definitely deserves it. So, as you could tell from all these save files, I've played this game. I mean, I don't even know how many times. Anyways, let's delete one of our save files here. So we can start a new game. So we have an opening cutscene to start this game. It's pretty sick. It's kind of like an anime looking cutscene, if that makes any sense to any of you guys. But I love the hand-drawn graphics on this game as well, so. Yes, this game's pretty sick. It's mine, it's finally mine. The bottomless coin sack is mine. With every shake, a fortune coin bursts from its limitless. I don't even know about the less legendary treasure. Sorry, I misread that. And this enchanting young queen belonged to me. Ha! Even disdain is lovely on this face. Shake Dimension, tremble before your new king. So as you can see, the game is kind of an anime's kind of vibe to it, at least with the cutscenes. My beloved queen, don't worry, I will rescue you somehow. Yeah. Yeah, very anime style for sure. It's pretty sick though. I've always loved it. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Hello, package for Mr. Wario. Wario, a little present from me to you. The real treasure's inside. Enjoy. Please, you must save her. You see, this terrible pirate, the Shake King, he attacked us. He invaded our home, the Shake Dimension. He... I managed to get away, but all my dear friends were captured. And then that brute stole the Shake Dimension's greatest treasure. The treasure? Yes. It's a magical sack that never runs out of coins, no matter how often you shake it. How do you get to the Shake Dimension? You can get there through this telescope. But without the help of my captured friends, you'll be stuck there, stranded in my world. You'll help us, right? Then let's go. Follow me. I just can't, like, one thing about this game, man, you're gonna hear me gush about it over and over again. The soundtrack to this game is just fucking phenomenal. The soundtrack in this game is fucking so amazing. Anyways, so now we're starting off the game here. In case you guys are wondering, this is a 2D side-scroller platformer. In case you guys were unaware of that already. Mr. Wario, welcome to the Shake Dimension. Hold on there just a moment now. Our greatest treasure, the bottomless coin sack, has been stolen. Stolen by a vicious pirate known as the Shake King. But don't get your long johns in a twist. I got a way to find the Shake. I have a way to find the Shake King. I actually didn't know it was written like that. First, you'll have to beat the bosses who rule the 5 continents of this here world. Gosh, I almost forgot, Mr. Wario. You'll need to collect the 5 boss emblems. Without those, we can't find the Shake King ship. That's where my Queen Merelda, is being held against her will. Please, Mr. Wario, I beg you, save Queen Merelda. So in other words, wherever this Queen Merelda is, we should also find the bottomless coin sack, get me? So what do you think, Wario? Think you can handle it, handsome? Oh, thank you, thank you. Excellent, now that that's decided, let's not waste any more time. Why don't we warm up by grabbing the treasure off this ship? You can handle this yourself, huh? Trying to hog all the treasure, eh?
Oh, yeah.
If that's how you want it, for the moment, we'll split up. Mr. Wario, if you save my friends, I'm sure they will be of help along the way. Careful though, Wario. Once you've rescued a Merfolk, get back fast. If you don't return to the starting gate fast enough, you won't be able to take the treasure you found with you. Well then, I'll leave it to you. See you around, handsome. Good luck. Yeah. So yeah. So okay, so let's kind of introduce how the controls work. So basically, you hold the Wii remote like this. You hold it sideways, and you press 2 to jump. You press 1 to do this little dash thing, and obviously use the D-pad to go left and right. Now there are motion controls in this game, but we'll get introduced to that later on. So this is basically the tutorial level of the game. It kind of just tells you how to do stuff, like go down a pipe, which you press. It's just like Mario. And yes, okay, so each level has a set of side missions to complete, as well as, like, obviously the main mission is beating the level, that's the main thing, but there are some side goals to complete as well if you want to 100% the game. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to 100%, we're going to 100% this game, so let's go for it. So one of the first mission we completed was jump off a Banded Arrow's head, which is, you just basically hold the 2 button as you jump on their head. So that way you'll just jump off their head like that. It's kind of like Mario in a way. There's also 3 treasures in each level. Merfolk syrup is our first treasure of the level. So this is basically, I think think of the treasures, think of the treasure chests as the 3 star coins in the new Super Mario Bros. Games. Think of it like that. So, whoops, I didn't mean to go back in. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. And then obviously, like I said, you press 1 to dash, and you can use that move to break certain things. Like, oh yeah, and you can also press 1 and 2 to do it while jumping. And here we have some coin bags, or coin sacks rather. You know, basically with this, you know how I mentioned motion controls? Yep. You shake the Wii remote. So that's how you do it. Alright, so, and then this mechanic, you throw a ball. To do that, this is again where motion controls come into play. So basically you hold 1 and you tilt it. You can either throw it straight up by holding it like this, or you just throw it straight across. Or you can throw it at an angle. And then obviously to throw it the other way, you just turn the other way and just, yeah. It's pretty sick. So that's our second treasure, the 6-week-old curry. Yeah, so like the mission states, these guys are called bandoneros. They're basically the enemies that you're gonna come across a lot across. They're the enemies you're going to come across throughout the game, and there's so many different versions of the bandonero. First of all, as you can see, there's a golden one up here, and the cool thing about these enemies is if you shake them, you'll get coins out of them. And if you kill the golden enemy, you complete that mission. And any level that has a golden enemy in it, there's most likely a side mission to kill the golden enemy. It's usually one of the easiest missions that you come across throughout the game. So basically with this part, this is called you can also regular ground pound by doing that, but if you do it from a high spot, you'll gain some momentum, and you'll be able to break metal blocks, which is pretty sick. So this right there, those are max fastosity dash raiders is what they're called. And basically, it just makes you run super fast if you go in it. And you basically can run through any enemy, as well as break a bunch of different things. And you can just keep going left and right. And the only way you stop running is if you hit a wall. The only way you stop is if you hit a wall or hit some sort of obstacle that'll make you stop. And now when you get to this part, you just slide down. You slide down, you could just, you could kill some enemies, and these brown blocks are called stone blocks. Those are the easiest blocks to break in the game. And here's the third treasure, the Fickle Compass. Okay, so this enemy right here, I don't even remember what these guys are called, but you only really see them in this level. Oh yeah, also if you shake an enemy, you'll get a piece of garlic out of it. So basically, with these enemies, they have a sword, and they'll charge at you while swinging their sword. So those, but again, you legitimately only see those enemies in this level. Actually, I can't even, well, actually, technically that's not true. You do see them in one of the boss fights, but I'll explain that, but that's later on in the game, and I'll tell you about that later. But with that white enemy, I love that. But yeah, if you shake the white enemy, or the white bandonero, you'll get a giant piece of garlic, which will heal, I think, your entire health bar, if I'm not mistaken. And if you can't see, on the top left is our health bar, the 5 hearts that we have up there. On the top right is our coin meter, which is how many coins we've collected in the level. And in the middle is our shake meter. And every time you do that, that meter goes down. It's pretty sick. So, alright. Alright, so now when you get to this part where there's this cage, you want to grab it, and then you shake it, and then you just head back to the start as fast as you can. And the goal is just to get to the end as fast as possible. You completed all of the missions and aboard the sweet stuff. You've unlocked the stage's background music. So yes, when you complete all the missions in a single stage, you will unlock the background music for that level. So now, if you go to the treasure list, you can see the treasures here, and there's even a description of them. So what I'm going to do is, we'll take a look at those later. But, at the end of every area, I guess, to say the least, we will, I'll read the treasure, descriptions to you. And here's the media room. And in the media room, this is where you can find all the background musics that you can listen to. And the only one we have unlocked so far is obviously the tutorial level, but yes. So all these haven't been unlocked yet. So if we go here, welcome, Wario. Come on in. Since you won't be needing me on your trip, I'm opening a pirate shop. To celebrate our grand opening, I'll give you a special deal on area map number 1. So yeah, so basically, usually, the way we're gonna do it is at the end of each world, or area rather, we will get the area map for the next one, so we can continue on. And there's 5 areas. There's also recovery potions, which recovery potions restores your health when you run out of hearts. A heart vessel extends your life meter by 1 heart. Now, the heart vessels only appear after you've beaten a boss. So, yes. And then this is the opening. Basically, this allows you to watch the opening cutscene anytime you want. And this will be the ending one, which you'll see at the end of the game. But you'll be able to buy that once you've beaten the game. But yeah. There's not really too much to this game, to be honest. There's not a whole lot of stuff to go over, but yeah, it's pretty sick. This game is, like I said, obviously I may be a bit biased because I'm a little bit nostalgic when it comes to this game, but it's an amazing game, and I highly recommend playing it if you haven't already. So this here is our first area, and I'm going to, what I'm going to do is actually, how about this? I'll do the first 2 levels of this area, and then we'll call it quits for the first episode. So this is the first level of the first area, Stone Carving City. As you can see, as you could probably hear, the music is amazing. And just like the previous, this level is pretty easy. There's not much to it. There's not really a whole lot of obstacles or anything that could really hurt you yet. And here's our first treasure, which is the stone coin. And one of the missions is to bounce off 3 of these guys in a row, which I kind of failed at, but let me try it again. Boom. Boom. There we go. So as you can see, we got some coin bags to get some coins. Yeah, like I said, the soundtrack in this game is just one of my absolute favorites. Like I said, I've been playing this game since I was like 5 years old, so I pretty much know everything there is to know about this game. So yeah, we got some more coin bags. Yeah, so there's a lot of motion controls in this one. I know a lot of people are kind of, you know, I know it's probably controversial. I know some people are very on and off about the way motion controls are, but I personally don't mind them in this game. I think they're perfectly responsive. You know, these coin bags that with the giant G on them, they have gold coins inside of them. So those are extremely valuable. So if you see those, definitely grab them. All right. All right. Sorry that I'm not commentating that much, but there's not really much to say about this game. At least early on. As more mechanics get introduced, I'll definitely have a lot more to say. But if you go down here, this is where you'll find the second treasure. The full body goggles. So if you go in here, this guy brings us to this area right here. And then another coin bag, of course. So got some ladders right here. Now, in case you're wondering what this is a checkpoint block, and I'll hit that in a minute. If you go up here, you'll find the last treasure, the crystal skull. Alright. Now down here is a diamond. Those are worth 10,000 coins each. Now if you go back through here, this allows you, that means if you hit retry, well, first of all, you can look at the controls. Which is, I guess, if you hadn't figured out by now how to play the game, it kind of tells you how to do certain things, which is pretty sick. And that's give up, which means you could exit the level at any time. Which means you'll have to redo the level from scratch. And if you click retry, I won't click it now, but if you click retry, it brings you right back to where that checkpoint is if you hit it. So it's pretty cool. It allows you that if you mess up, you don't have to redo the whole level, which is pretty nice. All right, let's free this guy now. Let's do it. Nice. Beat this level. Like I said, fairly simple. Alright, we got the background music for Stone Carving City. Alright, this is Whoopsie Desert. So we got another set of missions here. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time that we might have to play the level multiple times.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, hold on. I messed that up. See, you can always click retry if you mess it up.
Rock and roll. Ah, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. One time.
So those are called bomb blocks. Basically, if you do your shake move at all, if you do your shake move at all, it'll or if you pound the ground at all, um, they'll count down and then they'll explode. In fact, one of our missions is to destroy all the bomb blocks or get them all to explode. Even if you touch, oh yeah, I should mention that even if you touch the bomb blocks, they'll, you know, they'll explode. So those are cannons. So there's, like I said, there's so many different kind of mechanics in this game. It's pretty sick. This is a cannon. Basically, you could tilt left or right, or just shoot straight up. And we got another coin bag right here. Like I said, you can also shoot diagonal. Now, here's something interesting. Watch this. It is a secret map. So, you're technically not supposed to be able to know where those are until the end of the game, or until after you've beaten the game. But, because I played this game a million times, I know where they all are already. But you can always get them during the main story part of the game if you want to. And basically what those what those maps do, they unlock more levels to play. Pretty difficult ones at that. Alright, so now if we go up here, we get the cheese pyramid as our first treasure of the level. Alright. So if you go over here, we have more coins we can get. Pretty simple. And our second treasure, the liquid giggles. Alright, so this part's pretty cool. So basically, some cannons move up and down like this. And you just want to aim it perfectly to get through that hole to get this diamond here. Oh, and also, one thing that a lot of people don't know when you play this game is that when you get into the cannon, if you hold 2 down, but then press 1, you can change your fire. It kind of allows you to hold your fire. So I kind of messed up there. Just trying to do this. There we go. Alright, got another checkpoint. So like I said, we're going to have to do the time mission and the coin mission in 2 separate tries. So we're going to do the coin one first. Also because we haven't gotten our last treasure yet. Actually, there was the coin mission, collect 30,000. Yeah. So we want to go up this ladder. This is our last treasure, the ancient digital watch. So we got the destroy all the bomb blocks mission, but as you can see, we did not get the time mission, which was get to the finish before the clock hits 1 minute and 50 seconds. But don't worry, we can go back and do that. So we got our secret map, though, at least. Alright. So we'll go back here real quick just to do the time mission, and then I'll end off the first episode here.
Yeah, let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow time. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, so we can just speed run through all of this. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Oh, took some damage there. But don't worry, there's not a mission for that. So, we're good. Alright. Now we just want to get back to the start as fast as we can. So see, it starts at 1 minute and 20... It starts at 1 minute and 30 seconds, or 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And we have to get there in like 30 seconds. Alright. Alright, we did it. That's pretty much going to do it for this episode, everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below. And we got the Whoopsie Desert background music. So in the next episode, we are going to take on the first secret level of the game. See y'all next time.